Yo, what's good, guys? Today I got another interview for you, and it's a quite special one because I'm joined by two guests. I'm joined by one of the UK's most underrated duos in the scene. We got Josh and Sora, man. Yo, how you man doing, man?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad, man. Journey was long, blasting Fimi whole way through, man.
Very fun, very fun.
New Fimi, man.
Very fun.
But yeah, I think some of you I think you both of you are like some of the most loudest, but also most low-key duos in the UK. As in, people know of you, but they don't exactly know like the real Josh and Sora, like who's behind. I mean, the account. So like, tell the people kind of what you guys do behind the scenes and what you guys kind of get up to. Like, tell the people about yourselves, man.
I do everything. I do everything, literally. Yeah, I mean, started doing music recently. That's fun. What else have I been doing? Just making money, really.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Making dough, mate. Making dough. Serious dough.
And the music, like, what made you kind of like switch into like because it seems like you said fuck it one day, like fuck it.
Do you want me to be completely honest? You see, with that, yeah, I've been in enough rooms with certain individuals to really realise, like, do you know what, if you really put your mind to something, you can do it, you know? And that's kind of the main thing, like, sky's the limit, really, as cliche as it sounds. It's kind of true, like, you can do anything. Like,
who are some of the people, like, around you who've, like, inspired you? Obviously, I know, but...
Obviously Fimi, but do you know what, honestly, out of all people that really pushed me to get into the music thing was Tebow.
Really?
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
Because like, me and him are super
close. Was that your
close.
first one that you released with him?
First one, but like, again, that was like the first song I ever made.
Yeah.
And I was just like, we made it literally right here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
See. But Sora, I think you got some pieces up on SoundCloud as well.
Some mixes and shit like that.
I see. So are
I
you
took
ever...
them down, though.
Oh, you took them down? Were you ever like proper spit on the mic though?
Nah.
I've
been playing
I'll force it one day.
I've been playing on FL Studio recently though.
I swear.
Just like making beats and shit.
I got you.
Nah,
So what about you, Sora? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you get up to and shit?
What do I get up to?
Yeah, like, what do you be doing?
I was playing basketball today.
You was playing basketball. You good?
Yeah, nah, I'm trash. I'm shit, but
Nah, he was alright.
nah, I'm so bad.
Do you play?
Nah, I used to play football there. I used to
Wow,
play
I wish I
football
was
when
a
I was
hoops
younger,
star, man.
so I was quite good at football.
You was
Again,
good at
not being
football?
modest.
I
Yeah.
actually do everything, bro.
Sir, like what?
I design. I
see.
make fucking videos and shit.
I saw you hang out with, what's his name, Domenico? Is it Domenico from Machete? The one who owns PDF?
Yeah,
You good friends with him?
Yeah, he's cool. I fuck him.
Yeah.
Explain the night how we met them. Explain.
Yeah, how'd you
We
guys,
met
how'd you
them in
guys
Paris,
even
no?
meet?
in Martin.
But talk about the night, because this was quite a fun night, I'll be honest with you, innit? So,
I don't know what I can say really.
What went down?
certain
man?
things gonna
them
get
know.
censored, or are we alright?
But it depends how crazy you man go.
The night we met Dom and them man and
Yeah.
Antonio. Oh, we was with Martin and Alan in Fashion Week and shit.
Miyako.
Yeah.
That's like our big brother, really.
Is it?
He's
Yeah,
done a
man,
lot. He's done a lot for
Miyako's
us, innit?
cold.
And I know he's got a lot to say about mine.
Yeah, I fuck with Martin.
How'd you meet Martin?
So I met him. Funny story. I met him first. So I used to work at a place when I was like 18, I think it was, for my first like sort of fashion-y job.
Yeah.
And I used to work for a place called Cole Buxton, which is like
Big brand.
super different from like
Big
what
brand.
I am.
Yeah.
But again, I've got a lot of like good things to say about them. Like, they done a lot for me, and I wouldn't be in the place that I am right now if it wasn't for meeting them boys. Like, I was the first one out of everyone to ever work for them that's outside their circle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that started off just during like COVID more than anything. Like, when COVID happened, I left school and I was like 17, innit? So I went to go and work for like a media agency, and then I started doing like styling and stuff, and then 4 months into it, COVID came along, fucked me over. So then I started working with my family doing labouring and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, real geezer stuff.
But shit aligned though, if you eventually landed that Cole.
Yeah, and then like obviously, you know, like what a lot of people are like, you know, you'll just go online, you'll see certain things that you like. But with me, again, like I've never really been someone that obviously you take inspiration from trends or whatever, but it's like I just dress for myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So at that time period in my life, that was right for me. So then for me to go from that extreme to what I am now, I was always the same kid. It's just I wanted to get myself in the gateway, and sometimes you got to tone yourself down for the gateway. Do you know what I'm saying? Not all the time. Some people's paths are different, but
Yeah.
that's just how it goes, really.
Okay, so like from Cole Buxton to kind of where you are now, what was the kind of steps? Like, what's the journey, the story behind it?
Do you know what? The one thing I can say was, like, even if like you're getting into fashion, for example, best thing is you can just go and throw yourself in the deep end and just literally be in an environment where you can meet all types of different people. Like, I'm originally, like, I moved out of London at that time, and I used to live with my old man. Again, love my father to pieces. If you're watching, I love you, innit? But basically,
Shout out Pops, man.
yeah, literally. So I started working with him, was doing stuff with him, and then when the whole Cole Buxton thing came around, I was just like, let me just throw myself at the deep end and do this. So then I was like, cool, let me go up to Soho and let me just go by myself. And I used to literally just pop around with my headphones in, smoke cigarettes and go buy myself a coffee.
But that's what it's about though, because like the walks around these like nice areas, like Soho's quite nice.
Yeah.
Depending on where around you go, like those walks are like proper nice. It just gets you in the mindset of like, yo, let me get my shit together. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because I was kind of always used to it. Like with me, again, like I used to just go up a lot of the time. Like if it wasn't up in London with him, I would just go up London with like a girl I was talking to or something like that, just to be around cool stuff in general.
Yeah, yeah.
So never like forcefully. Like I've never forced myself into an environment. It's just people have always tend to like me and that sort of thing.
I got you.
Because again, like a lot of people think I'm super quiet when I'm not.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
knows
yeah,
that better than everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So.
I think Sora's more of the office. He's more of the quiet one.
Nah, he's my eyes and ears with everything. Take the mic.
Yeah. What
I
about
can be quite quiet.
what about your story? Like,
My story.
yeah, like what's your story from? You know, maybe you had a job at some point, and then how you got to here.
I did. Yeah, I was doing that shit. I was doing like demolition
What's
for like,
that?
my cousin.
What's that?
It's like ripping out fucking ceilings and shit.
Shit. So both you're like proper like in the trenches, labourers.
But you know what, though, that creates work ethic that
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people necessarily in this day and age have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think that. I think a lot of people just think everything's on a plate.
It's
But
stress,
now-
bro.
Now I kind of just do what I want. I'll be
I
real.
hear you.
Like
I
if I
see.
wake up, I'll make a video, or I'll make a graphic, or I'll make a design for like some kind of jacket or some shit. Just do what
I
I
hear
want when I want. Kind of.
So with like the videos, obviously, I always get confused. Is it you or Veli who does the 10V series? Because I've
I'll
seen
be
some
real.
on yours, and I always see Veli credited a lot.
Most of that is Veli. Like nearly all of it. I'll be real.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
Veli-
do you do
Veli
the editing
go-
or
Huh?
do you do the editing?
I basically edit like my part and then I'll send it to Veli, and Veli will
got
just
you.
like make a.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Masterpiece out of
because
it.
I was getting confused because I was like, one time I'd see you, and then sometimes I'd see Veli.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. With those, then what's the kind of aim behind it? Is it almost like a kind of time capsule thing where it's like you want to look back at it and be like, oh shit, like, we done this.
I'll
we
be
done
real.
that.
But with the Sora TV show, I don't even watch that back. I'll be real. Yeah.
To be fair, it is long. When
It
I
is
made
long,
the
yeah.
when I made the Sid video, I was watching through literally all of them. It was the longest thing, but I hear you. I hear you.
And I'll be deleting them and remaking them. But with the 10V thing, it's like a different kind of thing because it's like I don't know. There's more people involved. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Veli, but Veli's really the mastermind behind all of that. I'll be real.
I got you.
Like with the video, shit.
So with that one, it's I'm guessing it's all kind of natural. Like you might not just going about your day because you might be
Literally.
in Paris.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
fucking
literally.
Madrid,
Like he'll be
everywhere,
filming, I'll
and
be
you might
filming,
just carry
and
it.
then just
Got you.
I'll chop it up and then send it to him, and then he'll just make a movie out of it, I guess.
Hard. And how was that? Because you were in Paris. I think you was at the Rick store, and you was trying to get this special piece. I don't know if it was the zebra one with the zebra print or was it not? It had like some sort of pattern.
The Python one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it had some sort of like a snakeskin pattern on it.
Yeah, like at the time, like I was super obsessed with Rick, yeah. I was really obsessed with it, and then it's kind of been, I'm not going to lie to you, it's washed now, innit? See, it's very washed. Very washed. And again, like, he makes some amazing stuff, but again, it's never been about the designer for me. It's been more just a sense of, like, if I think I can wear this thing, and I'm not going to lie, I think I can wear most things just like he can. Yeah, I'll just throw whatever on. It doesn't matter what brand it's from at the end of the day, do you know what I'm saying? That's just the most important thing. But again, like Paris was just super random. Like they just shouted us to go in it, and we just went. And this is when we just got like kind of clicked up with them lot. And again, like I said to you, I think in the car, like everything's kind of, for me anyway, it's happened by accident, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first Sora TV was the first episode was an accident, like complete accident.
Complete. You just.
I was basically making like bare edits. I was making like loads of edits of like just footage I filmed, and then I didn't know what to do with the raw footage, so I just kind of made a 30-minute video out of it and just posted it on YouTube.
Damn.
And then
what was like the what's it called? The feedback, like the reaction, like, and what did like the rest of the man them think as well?
I think they said it was good. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Guess so.
So like, how did both of you even meet? Because you guys are like,
What, me and him?
Yeah, like both of you, like, because you guys are like the fucking
Break-
Hardy
break
Boys
down-
of the
break
UK,
down the
fam.
break down the backstory for these lot, yeah.
You are like the Hardy Boys. So like, how did you meet?
break down the backstory. Okay. We knew each other when we was very
We
young.
knew each other a long time ago,
Yeah, a long time ago.
but we bumped into each other at Wireless.
Yeah, so
That's
basically,
in the first like.
yeah, cool. One of our favourite artists is Young Thug, innit? And then we bumped into each other at a mosh pit, innit?
What's your favorite Young Thug songs?
My favourite. Yeah, and I was just about to say the same
yeah.
thing. And he shot, and I'll be real.
Yeah, talk about your favorite songs.
Halftime. I don't know.
Hear it. And you same.
Be Me, See Me.
I was just about to say.
I fuck with
I
Digits.
was just about to say. There was a phase. Like the thing is, yeah. Before all this thing that me and him are now currently in, there was a point in time where me and you used to go out to Chelsea every night, innit? Ice cream. Burn it. Do you know what I'm saying? There was a spot, right, on top of a particular restaurant that we always used to go to all the time, and we used to just burn it up there.
Yeah.
And just literally just like, what did we do? You was just like, let me film a video of you one time, innit?
I'll just be filming videos all the time and shit.
So then, like, just something happened, and again, that's where kind of like Sid hit me up from there. Because then he clocked like, oh, raw, like, my man's got
Oh
his...
yeah, no, I thought you was wearing the racer now, in the video.
I was probably wearing the first one, no?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, the
Okay,
first
so
one.
you man knew of each other before, and then you met at Wireless.
Yeah, and then we just kept super close.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I forgot the actual question. The question was, the question was how did we meet? Where did
we've gone off topic. We've gone off topic. I apologise. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. Sorry.
No, yeah, we first properly met at Wireless. Do you know what I'm saying? But we knew each other before then, but we didn't really meet in that. And we bumped into each other at Wireless by accident, like in the middle of the crowd.
Was it the Wireless where you jumped in like full leather set?
No.
I saw that clip and I was like, what is it, bro?
No, it was quiet. I think Lancey came out as like a special guest now for Skepta or some shit.
Yeah. But I don't, at the time, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I remember.
So, and then ever since then, it's just kind of grew then.
But that's the thing, like, it's just that everything's got to come natural. Like, maybe me and
I'd
him...
say after that, we started going to Lancey concerts with like Tondi and shit, no?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was like...
Yeah, we went to the first Lancey concert. I think, was it the first one?
First one for us, I think.
Yeah, at the time. I can't remember the location of it, but it was an O2 venue, and I remember going there with him, and we went with some of our old boys or whatever. And again, like, shit just happened, innit? We was just around, like, everything.
And what's it like seeing Lancey perform? Like, how's he like as a performer? Because obviously, some people who don't go to the shows, they only get to see the clips and the videos. So when you're there in person, what's it like seeing Lancey perform?
He's lit, bruv.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's sick. Like,
Because he's running up right now, man. He's actually going big time.
yeah, like, again, people still put him in the underground. He's way beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, way beyond that.
100.
In my opinion, anyway. Same way with someone like Fimi. Like, again, I don't even think you can compare him as much as people label him in that sort of sense of being underground. Like, he's way bigger than that.
Yeah.
Just like, again.
That's because we'll be listening to all his like music that isn't.
Yeah, that ain't out.
dropped out.
But I'm sure, like, I played a couple songs for you in the car, and I
Yeah,
think you
it's
can kind
crazy.
of gauge the ability that my
Crazy.
man's
Fimi
got.
is-
Do you know what I'm saying?
Fimi is mad. He's crazy. He's mad talented. He's a guy who's just got that natural talent. Like, I feel like he just understands music. Like, he was kind of made to do music. Do you know what I mean?
Fimi is different. Fimi's
Yeah, it's a natural talent.
But all of us in 10V have, like, some sort of thing that's just unique or whatever. Like, someone like Pierre, again. Pierre is an underrated artist, in my opinion. Like, seriously underrated. Same with Tebow. Like, I really see them boys like really pushing it out and going to the next level. Because again, like some of the stuff that T and fucking Pierre send me is absolutely a joke.
Yeah.
And I'm always looking and I'm thinking, the fuck? Like, why ain't you put this out? Like, why ain't you put this out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm always looking at him and I'm like tapping him on the shoulder. I'm like, bruv, like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They both seem like cold artists, definitely. I think both of you as well have a brand, like your own brand. Is that I Cannot Unlove You?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's that about? Like talk to the people about that.
I feel like the direction for it has changed a little bit. I want it to be more like one-on-one pieces that are like for specific clients. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of like.
So more kind of bespoke.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, a bit more personal.
Okay,
Do you know what I'm
I hear you. So has that gone like kind of more low key? Because last year both of you was kind of like doing a lot of that. So has that kind of gone like low key, or have you both of you just kind of changed direction with it?
There's loads of shit mapped out. Like I know what I'm doing next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess it slowed down, from last year.
Okay.
It slowed down a little bit.
Okay, so and like what type of like pieces exactly do you kind of want to make, like moving forward? And what are your favorite pieces to make as well?
Favorite pieces to make.
You know what I'm gonna say, innit? You know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Because I've seen you guys make some mad shit.
I don't know what my.
Because me and him are completely different. Because I'll be real with you. I don't draw shit. I don't do none of that. I'll come with him, and I'll literally go and meet him on a random night. Yeah. Whatever it be. And I'll literally be like, bruv, I want to make a zebra print jacket today. Like, that's literally it. Yeah. And again, like, my inspiration from stuff like that is just probably a lot different to how others kind of gauge where they get inspiration from. And I know it's the same for him as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, mine's very personal. That's why, again, with my personal style, it's just, again, it all comes from, like, my mother, for example. For him, it might be different. But for me, like, I look at my mum as someone that's, only reason I'm doing this is because my mum used to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, I think one of your pieces got bought though, like by an artist. It was like a jacket, and it had each kind of panel, like the arm bit, had half this, half that, half that. It was tapped. Who bought that again?
Tell him who bought it.
Russ.
Yeah,
Russ
that was crazy. Yeah. Crazy piece.
First jacket, first sale.
Crazy piece.
But that day for us was a bit mad. Like when we done that, we didn't think anything really. I didn't. He loved it, innit? Yeah. I said to him, I remember.
He went
do you remember?
Yeah, you was a bit pissed off with it, but.
What was it like seeing that message from Russ pop up and actually selling it?
Do you know what? For me, it's good. But it's like at the same time, like, again, never put people above you, innit?
Yeah.
Like, bruv, we still all piss and shit the same.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good mindset to have. I feel like a lot of people, like, especially in the scene, it's like, it's so easy to just kind of glorify people and put people on a pedestal. And it's like, you got to realise, you're just like them. You know what I mean? Everyone's the same.
You'll be very surprised how far you get if you treat everyone the exact same with how you treat your brethren. Just in general. And I know he agrees with me. Go on.
I was thinking what my favourite pieces to make. probably just a trucker jacket, I'll be real.
A trucker jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can get so experimental, but it's pretty much simple. You know what I'm saying? You could add a hood or some shit, make it different. But I don't know,
what's your favourite racer jacket then? Like from Sid? Obviously
the pink one.
Go on a build it. That one's so cold.
So yours is
cold.
Yeah, I think the pink one's my favourite.
I would have guessed that as well.
And mine's just the black leather one.
Yeah, you be wearing.
I'll be honest, like you get a racer
black's
jacket,
your colour.
yeah.
Black is your colour.
But I'm not just saying that. It's like it's more just when Sid gave me that jacket, yeah. I can't lie. I always was searching for something very similar for a long time, but I could just never really find anything.
Yeah.
That I was really feeling at the time, and then when I put it on. Again, like I always used to think I was like a size small. That jacket is like an extra small that I have.
Really?
Yeah, extra small. Like I like my stuff really tight.
Yeah.
And I ended up basically just putting it on, and I just fell in love. And then I used to just bop out everywhere in it. Like, I didn't take it off for like so many months. But that's what I'm like though. Even if someone gives me something, I'm always gonna wear it.
Yeah.
But I'm only gonna accept it if I'm actually gonna wear the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And the amount of compliments I get, especially from women wearing that jacket, and that's not even sounding cliche. You buy yourself an Osbat racer, I'm telling you now, my boy,
Osbat racer will change your life, man. Find your babes in the Osbat racer,
man.
Yeah,
you're going to get yourself some serious ladies.
Shout out to Sid,
there was a point, and he knows this. There was a point in my life where I was going out on dates and I wear the same jacket every single day. I'm telling you now, smashed every single time. Tell you that.
It's a lucky jacket.
No, it's
lucky jacket.
It is for sure.
So what was like, both of you, what was your first exposure to fashion? Like your first kind of entry point into fashion that made you think like, yeah, this is something I want to kind of pursue or something that I'm interested in?
I'd say skateboarding.
Skateboard. Yeah. Skateboard is a very popular one for everyone.
Because I started skateboarding when I was quite young.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like primary school.
Okay, and
so I think from then,
yeah,
it influenced my way I dress, and then it just expanded from there.
And what type of brands were you kind of like looking into at that time?
Well, at that time?
Yeah.
Chocolate, Element.
I've never heard of those brands. Where are they from?
Huh?
Where are they from, them brands?
America.
American brands?
Yeah. Okay. They're American brands. They're like skate brands, but I don't know. I used to wear like the Osiris's, the big Osiris's and shit. The like DVS's and that. I used to skate in them things.
And how did that kind of evolve into kind of where you are like right now?
I just started finding out more and more about more shit.
Yeah.
To be real.
Okay, so what type of brands are you kind of fucking with like nowadays?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. I want to see the comparison between the skate brands back then and like your brands right now.
I cannot unlove you.com. That's not even being biased. There's gonna be but it's not cliche. It's like the thing is, me and him have always had the same kind of mindset, yeah. Where it's like eventually it will just get to a point where we'll only wear that stuff.
Yeah.
And I won't want to wear anything else from anyone like what anyone else is making. So you man are
definitely like looking to kind of bring that worldwide like big.
Because it's
or is it just more custom to yourselves?
Worldwide, but it's like
both. I'd say a mix of both.
Okay.
A mix of both where there would be inaccessible things like that only we wear. Do you know what I'm saying? But there will be things like accessible for people.
For sure.
Do you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I think it's just because both me and him are very like loud as people will just do.
My favourite brand, I'd probably have to say Hysteric Glamour.
Say that again?
Hysteric Glamour.
I haven't even heard of that as well.
You never heard of Hysteric Glamour?
No, Hysteric Glamour.
Yeah,
I might have come across it. I might have come across it. I might have come across it if you pull up the IG, but no, I haven't. Hysteric Glamour. Where are they based out of?
Japan. I like all of that shit though.
Yeah.
Like all that old shit.
Okay. What about you, Josh? Obviously, you talked a bit about how you got into styling and cold boxing. But what was your first exposure into fashion, and then how did that kind of develop into where you are right now? Mine,
again, and he knows better than anyone, is my mother.
Yeah.
Once again, like my mum was a former model, and I idolised my mum as a kid. She wasn't perfect. No one's perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? But like the things that my mum would do is literally just the exact same shit that I do.
Yeah.
Like she would pick me up from school when I was like 6 years old, and she'd be in like full leather jeans with like Christian Louboutin on fucking black.
So you got it straight.
Yeah, but it's like my mum come from fuck all. So then like when my mum got a bit of cash, she was just like, she's a bit like me. You get a bit like excited and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you go to the shop and you put on some stuff like. Again, I used to go shopping with my mum all the time, and my mum used to just show me so much stuff. And how my mum carries myself, that's more important than style, in my opinion. Because, again, like, the reason why people probably fuck with him better isn't because of the clothes that we got on.
Yeah.
It's because of how we just carry ourselves as people.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing. Like
100%.
Me and him have always said, like, we can probably put on anything from any brand and just still look ourselves. Doesn't matter.
It's like the person makes the clothes.
Yeah, like you see a lot of people nowadays just like copy and paste from other people, and I hear it works for some people, but it's like for me, I wouldn't feel right in myself if I'd done that.
But it's like you can tell that it's so easy to tell when it's like you look at a person, it's like, why are you wearing that? Like that's not you.
Yeah, I've walked in many a room, especially like even nowadays. Like I'll go to events and stuff, and I'll walk into a room and I'll just be like, bro, you look uncomfortable as fuck right now. I'll be real.
Yeah. So what type of brands, when you was going shopping with your mother, like what type of brands did she expose you to?
So again, sounds like cliche because he's got them on his feet, but it's like my mum took me to one of her first castings she actually had a casting for Isabel Marant, which is a bit mad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I remember going there with my mum, but it's like my mum's not at that point anymore,
Yeah.
and that's where I get a lot of my inspiration from, because she
Yeah.
kind of like had it all and lost it all. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, like that's why I think our brand in general is very personal, and that's why things will come out when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because I will come up with an idea and I'll be like, innit, I'll just get on your case,
Yeah.
and he'll get the exact same on my case.
Yeah.
Because it's like with me, I take inspiration from my mum because of the lifestyle that she lives.
Yeah.
Like that zebra print jacket, I saw my mum one night when pretty much she was just in a room, high as shit pretty much.
Yeah.
Went to go visit her, and that's not really the state that you want to see your mum in.
Yeah.
But she had some zebra print leggings on, and
Yeah.
she just come back from the gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, alright, cool, I want to do that. And I
Yeah.
said to him, let's make a zebra print jacket.
Yeah.
And then he was set on it, and as long as he's set on it and I'm set on it, then it just goes.
I saw
do you
that
know what
one
I
as
mean?
well. Did you end up giving that to Fimi, or? Because I think Fimi wore it in a music video.
That day was random, innit?
Yeah, that day was mad, but we didn't give it to him.
Okay, so you still got that?
Yeah.
I have it in my closet still to this day.
Really?
That has a lot of memories with me.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Like, again, do you remember the night we went Rothschild's crib? Again, random experiences, that's why.
Yeah, he was wearing it.
Yeah.
Forgot that.
But like, that's why, again, what we were saying about Paris, like Paris is one of the most random places.
Yeah.
And you'll just find yourself in the most random rooms. And I was wearing that and everyone's just staring at me like...
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Go on.
Where's your favourite place?
My favourite place?
Like country-wise.
I haven't been to too many countries, you know. I haven't really travelled. I'm not well travelled. Like, I was literally born in Ghana, moved to Germany, and now I'm here. So I'm not
Germany,
too...
though?
Yeah, I've been... Germany is very
sick.
nice. Germany is very, very nice. Like, it was
Berlin or somewhere else?
I was from Hamburg.
That's still cold though. That's still
Yeah.
quite fairly
Yeah.
centre, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like northern centre. I'm probably chatting shit right now. I have to check my phone, but I don't remember a lot of it because it's like I was a youth back then. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I was quite young. I was like up to 9 maybe, so I don't remember shit. Like, a lot of my childhood was just here. Do you know what I mean? Like the English way, in Ipswich, LA of the UK, man. But yeah.
You'll be so surprised though from like the area that you're from or any area where people are out of London, you'll probably get a lot of like a good understanding of who you actually are.
Yeah.
Rather than anything else. That's what I clock. That's why again, I'm not gonna disclose the location where we're at right now. Obviously my crib, but like
top secret.
where I live, again, like I get so much inspiration just being around there every single day. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, I literally made a post on it. I feel like locate people, everyone thinks they need to be in the big cities, in the big cities, the Londons, the Manchesters, and all that stuff to make it. But real and truly, you can be from anywhere and just make it. Like, bro, Teddy's from Bath, bro. Do you know what I mean? What the hell's in Bath? There's a city called Bath. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. But it's like shit like that. It's like people, like your location, people hold it in such high regard. It's similar to what we were saying about celebrities and like kind of rappers, all that stuff. People hold them to such high regard. I don't think it matters too much. Like, it's just meant to be
Have a
regard.
conversation with Hardy's people and you're actually understanding it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I sat in a room with him. There's some amazing people that we've met, but then also I've met some of the people that I've looked up to and just been so let down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There's a
So
saying for it.
So let down. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. I'm not going to disclose names, but I just remember sitting in a place with him, and I remember meeting someone who I really looked up to when I was younger, and I was like, damn, like that's really what you're like.
Yeah.
Like really.
I mean, there's a saying for it, isn't it?
Never meet your idols.
Yeah, some bullshit like that.
The nicest people you'll meet are probably people that you don't expect to come across.
Yeah.
in
Who are
general.
some like the nicest people you've met? Like, give them a shout out. Real
How
quick.
sick was
Nicest-
Alan?
Yeah,
Alan.
Like
Yeah,
the people that you
Alan's-
like fuck with
That's
proper.
nice. But do you want me to be honest?
Who?
Like, I think the nicest people I've met are just not even
In fashion.
people.
They're not even in the scene.
Yeah,
No.
they're not.
To be fair, the scene is weird though.
Yeah.
It's a bit like.
There's
Yeah.
a reason again, like you know what you were saying, like undiscovered for us. I wouldn't even say it's that. It's like you see a lot of people that try and break into the scene. They're trying to be around like, oh my man's popping, so let me be around my man.
Yeah.
Or okay, my man's doing this, so let me be around him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily people that they really like. Like anytime me and him are around someone, whether it be I may not be with him or he may not be with me, I have to really like the person to be around them in general.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot of conversations with people that I didn't expect to meet and stuff, but again, the people that I really cherish are people that are around me in my life all the time. Like even if I don't see you every day, that doesn't mean that I don't like you or
Those
don't
are the
love
best
you.
friendships.
No,
Those
for
are the
sure,
best friendships, yeah.
for sure. Because we don't see Sid every single day. We don't see Veli every day. We don't see Fimi. We don't see Bami every day.
Yeah.
But it's like when you see these people, it's like the love never changes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll all just be honest with each other. And that's what I think is the most important thing about friendship in general.
100%.
Because I can't lie. If I've got someone that's just licking my ass 24/7, you ain't my real friend.
Yeah.
You ain't.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what, you're going to tell me how great I am?
Exactly.
Get me gassed up in the ego.
Exactly. You're the yes man.
You know? You don't want
be
that.
careful, the yes man, man.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Have to be careful for sure.
Yeah. So like, how did you meet Sid and Bams? Like, what was that like? Like meeting them two.
How did we meet them?
I
don't remember, man.
funny story. So I met Sid super randomly the first time I met Sid. I was working at Cole Buxton at the time when I was like 18, 19, however old. And he was messaging me for ages on his Finsta, and I just didn't even know it was my man, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I bought his jacket not knowing who Sid was. Yeah. That's what a lot of people do not understand. Like, I didn't buy it because it was Sid's brand. I bought it because I like the clothes, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I saw it, and I remember saying to my ex-girlfriend, I need this jacket.
That's insane. So it was really like authentic, organic.
Yeah, like I really wanted this jacket at the time.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I'm saying? I didn't know who Sid was. I was just like, oh, what, you see that jacket, yeah?
And I met him after you linked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ended up meeting him randomly. We went and got like, what did we get? We got noodles in Soho. There's like a noodle spot opposite Machine A, if I remember correctly. And we just went there and we just spoke and we just got on like a house set on fire straight away. Kind of just got everything straight up, and it never felt forced. Nothing like that.
That's how it's meant to be.
Yeah, you just have to have genuine conversations with people.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, like, when you meet them, especially people that are like, you may see as a higher level to anyone else. Initially, for some people's instinct is treat them a bit differently.
Yeah.
As long as you just treat them the same, they'll respect you way more for that.
Yeah, and that's what they really want. Like, these people who are, I guess, quote unquote, higher up, they want you to just treat them like you're their equal.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And I feel like for a lot of people who are kind of trying to get into this stuff, that's like probably the number one tip. Literally treat people like you're their equal and just have conversations with them.
Like, a lot of people...
It's like you don't even want anything from them. It's just you're literally having a conversation because you're actually interested.
For sure. It's like, again, people, like you say, trying to get into the scene or whatever, or just trying to get into fashion or get into music or whatever, and be around the right types of people. Don't force it. Yeah. Don't hit people with 200 fucking million DMs and just say, like, bro, I fuck with your swag and I fuck with this. Like, it's calm hearing that, but it's like, if I really mess with someone, I'll go out my own way to do that, innit? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're, like constantly on their line, huh?
Like in person, you mean?
No, it can be online as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I like messed with online, but it's like, again, I'm not the person that will go and message first. Like, I've never really been the type of person to do that. Yeah. That's why, again, when I was at school and stuff, a lot of my old friends used to get pissed off because I just never used to check in on them. I just kind of always,
I'm exactly the same.
You know, and it wasn't even in a rude or like
yeah,
spiteful way. It's just like, I'm focusing on myself. I want you to be there, but it's like, at the same time, let me just try and get to getting up there, you know? And a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, I hear it. Sora, what do you think about, like, kind of this whole thing of, like, kind of people getting into the scene and, like, how to conversate with people and, like, just being a natural character? Because it seems like both of you know exactly, like, how to do it. Like,
you say that, though, we don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would say... my brain's gone blank. I would say just be yourself, bro.
Unapologetically you.
Yeah, like don't come in with some like agenda or some shit. I don't know. Don't come in with like I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about.
you know what I do?
I know what you're saying.
I feel like that's some of the best advice you can ever have. Even though it's so cringe and cliche and you hear it all the time, be yourself is genuinely like the best advice you can.
But it's not even just, people say be yourself. All right, cool. There's being yourself, yeah. And then there's also a side where I've been in rooms with people where they're showing themselves, materialistically themselves, but how they act towards you ain't themselves, innit?
Yeah.
And I can tell it from a mile away. Straight away.
It's so easy
And
to
like
tell.
me and him always say, when we walk in rooms, innit, sometimes I'll get like a certain feeling. I'll say to him, sometimes we don't even have to say a word to each other. I'll just look at you, innit, in a particular way, and you'll just get what I'm saying straight away. And it's always been like that. It's like, don't talk like that, because I know you didn't come up like that. So don't talk like that. Talk how you speak to your mum and dad. You know?
It's
That's my best advice for people. Just like literally, doesn't matter if someone thinks you're a joke, man, because you may have come up poor or you may have come up rich. At least just own what you have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Own where you come from, and it doesn't matter what nobody thinks.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, you don't choose to be where you want to be in life when you're born. You don't.
You don't know.
You don't choose that.
But you get to choose where you end up.
You know?
100. So like with both of you, how did you develop this sense of just being yourselves? How do you guys become comfortable with just showing yourselves unapologetically? I got the word right, let's go. I got the word on the spot. But I thought I was going to get the maddest stutter, but how did you guys go about like just being yourselves fully and like really like just being raw and authentic?
I don't know.
Because it takes a lot, like
Yeah.
to be fully yourself and expose that to people. Bro, it's a big thing. A lot of
For
people-
some people it is, and for others it
I
ain't.
don't really have a method for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd say just, I don't know. I don't really care about a lot
It's
of
just
people's
normal to Sora.
opinions.
Just got
I'll
it's
be
normal
honest
to
with you.
Sora, man. Normal
Yeah.
to Sora. What
But
about
that's just based on like how you're brought up, I think.
you? Yeah.
A lot of the time. A lot of the things that you see, like the most bravest people I've seen, yeah, when it comes to style and whatever, they've often come from a pretty like odd background anyway.
Yeah.
If you actually get speaking to a lot of people. Because a lot of the people that you see successful, the reason why they are so successful is because they've had hardship in their life.
Yeah.
And they get that. And a lot of people, when they see it from the internet and they see like, they might see, okay, cool, he's driving a nice car, he's got a nice watch on his wrist, da-da-da-da, he must be rich from the get-go.
Yeah.
When people don't actually see the stuff that you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I was doing when I was with him and me and him was getting super close at the time,
Yeah.
that's why I cherish him more than the majority of people, because I slept in my car with him. I've slept on his floor for like, innit? Do you remember I was sleeping on your floor for time? Like all these kind of things, people will never see that. They'll just see the glitz and glam of just your lifestyle straight away from what you choose to show on the internet.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that like I hate when people try and judge me, especially. Because they see me with the, you know, you're the handsome white boy with the slick back hair and you dress like this, whatever. It's like, calm, I get it. I didn't choose this. It chose me. It chose me.
So like you say you was, would you call it, sleep on the floor at Sora's?
Yeah.
How did you like? Do you wanna dive deeper into that story? Like how did you pick yourself up from that as well?
You tell them the other half.
I'm struggling with this interview. This is like first ever interview I've ever done in my life.
It's a bit daunting.
I haven't even done a job interview. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm struggling with
Pull up
it.
to a job interview, bro. It's cool. Man.
That's one thing both of me have,
Yeah,
me and you
I
have in
haven't-
common
I
though.
haven't done one.
Never used the CV in our lives.
Damn. So how'd you get the cold boxing job?
Walk in, swagged out, talk to them with full confidence, and it just
Shit.
goes from there. Like, it's really as I say, as simple as it is. Again, like you say, where I get my confidence from. That's why I hold my mother in such a high regard, regardless of what she does
taught you
now.
that.
It's not even just taught. It's just the things that you see, and you just learn to just genuinely just don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Like at the end of the day, what am I gonna really give a shit? What Judy's got to say? 42-year-old walking past me, like, nah, I couldn't give a fuck. What some chavvy ting walking down the road, like, nah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Cause like, it's not doing nothing for them judging me, you know. That's why you just gotta always just do everything to the best of your ability. That's why I say like my biggest advice to people is just work hard, stay out the way, keep at arm's width with certain people, you know, and just constantly keep moving forward in a positive way. Like there's gonna be days, granted, me and him have days where we don't want to do nothing, we feel sad, feel low, like it's normal. I think it's not really in that high regard for a lot of people. Like people see on Instagram that everyone's living this mad life, bruv. It's all a fucking facade, bruv.
Yeah.
I'll be so real. You don't know what half these people go through.
Yeah, because it's just snippets of people's lives. Do you know what I mean? People show what they want to show.
You know?
Not everyone's on like vlog 24/7.
You ain't seeing it where like I'm sleeping in the car with him and we've come back from like some shoot or something.
Yeah.
And like me and him are getting McDonald's like what time? 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m., 4, 5. We'll go and smoke a cigarette together, and we'll sit there and we'll just have like some of the best conversations we've had have been at them times.
Yeah.
Even like when I've been sat on his floor and like we're literally just fucking talking about nonsense, and then something will just like that come into our heads.
Just raw.
Yeah, and that's what I think it should be.
Yeah. I like how you circled back to that topic of you being at Sora. Like, so how did you pick yourself up from that?
How did I?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of strong mentality to do that, don't get me wrong. But it's like with me, like everywhere that I've been, I love to prove people wrong in it. That's one thing that I've always strived upon. Because it's like someone can doubt me. It's like all my old friends from school I cut off. And it wasn't just in like they fell out with me. I just didn't have the same views as these lot anymore. Yeah. Like, do I really want to go to like 338 on a weekend on a Saturday, just jump into unts? Yeah. No, I don't care. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I would rather sit in my house, listen to Young Thug for a little bit, go out and take a nice lady out for a meal. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just different. Like, it's just different. Other people have certain things that they like to do, but it's just, with me, I just never really felt the same way for those types of people, you know? And again, like I felt at a certain age, I had to just cut it out because it's just a bad influence. Yeah. I've never seen myself as someone that's better than anyone. It's just I'm always going to do what I want to do.
So it's almost like you kind of outgrew them.
Yeah, and it's not even just like how do I say this without coming off rude? That's the problem. I think when you... Love's definitely a factor in that, for sure. Yeah. When you meet someone that you properly like, you tend, especially when it's like a first love, you tend to just kind of drift away from everyone as well. Yeah. Because you're like, okay, right, like, I feel this. Like, again, a lot of my inspiration comes from just love, and I know it's the same for him. Yeah. Because it's such an important thing, like, that's what makes the world better. Yeah, I can go for a meal with him and have an amazing meal with him, but it's like, realistically, when you're out and you're walking on the beach with a girl and the water's hitting your feet and you're both standing together, girls, it's just different. Yeah, I do. I do.
That's good.
I'm a lover boy, innit? That's my problem.
Real lover boy.
Recently, I've been not even really doing too much fashion shit. I'll be real.
Really? Where are you bridging into?
Golf.
Bro, that's the most random shit. Yeah. Just golf.
Yeah, golf is so fun.
What got you into that?
And he's not shit, by the way. He's actually very good.
Me and my brother.
You need to teach me, man.
Yeah. No, self.
So it's just what you said. Your boy got you into golf.
Just do it with my friends and shit.
So just said, woke up one day, fuck it, let me golf real quick.
I feel like you gotta try new shit.
Always. Always.
Yeah.
What you man wearing though? Like head to toe. Walk us through the fit, man. Right. Obviously, I see this guy with the lubes.
What, right now or when I play golf?
You still
both. When I say both. When I play golf, it's the same shit.
You don't change.
Same shit. Uniform.
Right now, like what you I got the wearing? Isabel Marantz on. I got the Mayaka. Sweatpants, bro.
Sweatpants.
America, bro. Shout out Cincinnati, bro.
What about the top half?
My Chemical Romance and Racer Worldwide jacket.
Here. Oh, that's Racer.
Yeah.
Hard brand. What about you, Josh?
I got this hoodie with Sid. It's like a cashmere, just tight black hoodie. I love it. Never really take it off, to be honest with you. A Rick Owens long sleeve that's like slightly see-through. So, you know, you can see my abs and that's crazy.
Took us for the jewelry as well. Is that Osbat chain on there?
Yeah, do you know what? You know what you were saying, like, the Osbat Racer thing? You know, like, if I was to say, like, my favourite piece from Sid's thing, yeah? It's definitely this bracelet that he gave me. And he also gave him one in gold. And me and him got it on the same day, this one.
Crazy. You can show the camera as well. I don't know if we can, but that's hard.
This one, I don't know if it will pick it up.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but
is that custom years of tears then? Or is it just
I
like
think
one
it got
different
released.
by
It got released, didn't it? It got released, I think. But I like my favourite stuff is stuff that I don't really have to take off my body. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I love like my favourite in terms of like clothing, yeah, jewelry and jeans.
Yeah.
That's all.
Jewelry. I feel like jewelry is the best part. It's like key.
You
Best
say
part of the
key.
outfit.
You say
I
key.
feel
I
like it
don't.
completes
I
the
think it
outfit.
just depends on like what you like as a person. Like with me, I've always loved the idea of having all my fingers covered in rings. Can't do it because it's uncomfortable. Don't like it. I don't feel comfortable wearing it. It just feels a bit forced. Do you know what I'm saying? But jeans and jewelry, I like that. Too much.
I don't really wear jewelry.
You don't like the jewelry?
You're a bit more like plain,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I don't know. I don't
But you got the
really
piercings on though. That's jewelry.
wear- yeah, I guess so.
That's jewelry though.
But I mean like
You don't.
necklaces,
I don't see.
bracelets and shit.
You don't see the piercings as jewelry, though, innit?
Nah, I don't.
It's part of you. Like when you get a certain
Yeah.
piercing, it's like
It
again.
becomes part of the personality.
Yeah, like again, I seen everyone doing the double piercing thing in their nose. Like I got this done when I was like 17 or something. Do you know what I'm saying? When it was like cool for like chavs to do it, not for like opium kids, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
I love how you sneak that word in, opium. What do you think about that word?
What
The
do I
whole
think about
opium
what?
aesthetic.
Shout out Carti, man. Shout out Carti.
You fuck with the new sound that he's going in, like the new
I
direction.
just fuck with Carti in general. Like again, if it wasn't for like my mum or like people like Young Thug, again, I used to really look up to someone like G-Eazy as well. Not music wise, just like style wise.
Yeah.
Again,
I see that actually.
white brother. It was not because of the slick back hair though. Funny enough, it was just more like how he
That's
just.
the style as well and the way he carried himself.
You know, I just liked it straight away. But then again, like listening to Carti when I was like 17, and I would just like sit in my canteen, like everyone trying to talk to me. I just have my headphones in and just go grab a coffee and sit there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he's definitely someone that eventually I want to meet, and I don't doubt that I won't at all.
What about you, Sora? Who are some like icons, some artists that like you really kind of get your inspiration from? I feel like you're the type of person who just doesn't even get anything from anyone. It's just
I'm kind
you.
of in my
It's just
own
you about
world,
Sora,
to be
yeah.
real.
It's just about Sora.
Who's one? Who's one? Go on.
Well,
Go on, say it. Go on. Go on.
Fuck knows, bro. Hayley Williams. Hayley Williams is a big one. I don't know. Lana Del Rey is a big one. I like them, man. Them man inspire me, kind of.
You like Lady Gaga, don't you?
Lady
So,
Gaga, yeah. I could go down this route. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know who you want me to say. I'm not. I'm not saying that.
Tommy Lee for me as well.
Tell me who?
Tommy Lee, you don't know who Tommy Lee is? That's crazy. That's actually wild. That's nuts. Have you heard of Motley Crue before?
Who is he? You heard of him?
You heard of Motley Crue? Never heard of Motley Crue? That's you're uncultured. That's what I get told all the time.
I've heard of them as the inspiration for like Post Malone, but not like.
Honestly, like that band is like the reason why a majority of these kids and like all these rappers and that dress like, you know, like that, innit? They was like the first people to do that. Like Tommy Lee again is someone who I'd eventually love to meet. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the main celebrity people I want to meet. Only person I really want to meet, because I feel like I'd actually have a good conversation with my man. Not just because of like, oh yeah, he's got swag, whatever. It's just like when I see videos of my man, you know, when you can just like kind of get how someone is as a person.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have a good conversation with him for sure.
I feel you.
And like he was smashing
Watch this
Pamela
guy out.
Anderson, so it's like, he's doing his thing for
Check
sure.
this guy out.
No, you have to.
So, as usual, technical difficulties again. We had to switch out the camera, but you know we're still back. We're still rolling. Chat to me about what you guys do on a day to day, though. You had something interesting to say when the camera cut, man.
Be doing loads of shit. What day to day?
Day to day, like
It could
What's
be
some shit you
anything.
doing?
It could be literally anything.
you just on some bullshit all the time, literally.
Golf, fireworks, drugs. I don't know. No, designing videos, cooking beats, literally anything and everything.
What about you, Josh?
Man's just making money all the time,
Making dough,
making bread all the time.
business, like,
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like both of us are just very like money money motivated. Like at the end of the day, like with me, I don't want the bare minimum in life, innit? So it's like with me, I can't live the same life as someone else that just does certain things. I'll do anything for money, innit? That's what I'm like. Not like literally, but literally at the same time. Nah, that's how I was tempted at some points. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, everyone's got to eat, bruv. And like at the end of the day, I want to go into a shop, and if I like something, I want to be able to say like I can buy this. Or like I want to be able to go for dinner.
You don't worry about money
ever. You know, that's the biggest goal for me more than anything. I just want to be successful, and no one can tell me nothing to get to that. That's why, like with me, I'll just constantly do anything I can to get to that point.
Cool. Okay, cool. I mean, we're closing in near the end. I got about 4 or 5 more questions for both of you.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
The first one is more so back to the brand stuff. How do you like how you guys plan to kind of differentiate yourself from others like in the space? Like how you guys looking to like be unique within the space?
Be ourselves.
Be ourselves.
Literally.
100.
Take inspiration from your life.
My inspiration from my life?
Just like that's what I think for me anyway.
No, but he asked how we different from other people that are doing.
Now we can get into that.
Yeah, but I can break this question down. Yeah, you say because you see a lot of people. Yeah, and this ain't even being rude. Yeah, but you see a lot of people in London. They do the same shit that's popular at the time. The same shit all the time. Like Sid drops a racer, and then there's like 1 million kids doing a racer. Like it's not being rude. It's just like, come on now, brother. Like, come up with something else, innit? I get it. You like Sid stuff, innit? But it's like, come on now, like, go and do.
Some of the races I've seen are awful, bro. Like, there's even one kid who copied Sid's whole tracksuit. I was like, this is treacherous. Like, and put Insta ads on. I was like, crazy.
But when people are inspired by something, I think they take it a bit too literally. Like, they think they can just copy and paste the same formula. Like, it doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. Like, I agree with what he said earlier in the conversation that we had, where I just want to see the stuff that whether I've come up with or he's come up with, just on someone that's like higher clientele in general. Yeah. Like, that's what I think he aspires to. I definitely aspire to that as well. Yeah. I just want to see like big names wear my stuff. Obviously, I want the people to wear that, but it's like a lot of people, they feel like they can't wear it. Yeah. You know? Like with me, I will really just go to the shop round the corner in my zebra print jacket before I go out, and I'll get the weirdest looks. But it's like,
even on errands.
But it's like, that's just, it is what it is. He'll go and grab a pizza from wherever, and he'll still be dressed the exact same.
To me, it's not really that weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know.
Like, Sora, you're in your own world the whole time.
Yeah,
I rate that.
I'm not gonna lie. Because you was asking like who inspires me, this and that. My inspiration and shit like that is a bit different to other people's, I think. Because I get inspired by things that don't really correlate. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I don't know, like normal people around me, like my friends and my childhood friends and people that I've met throughout, like just doing random shit that I do. They kind of inspire me more than any kind of like already established designer. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they inspire me in a way like say like Pedro, for instance, like his work ethic is crazy and his story is kind of crazy. Yeah. But it might not have nothing to do with my jacket, but then it makes me want to make that jacket. Do you know what I'm saying? And I kind of just pull that out of thin air, if you get what I mean. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like things just come to me naturally. I'll be right. I'm kind of I go with the flow.
Yeah. No, that makes sense, and that's fully great. So like why did you delete the questions off, bro?
Because they answered it.
We just chatting.
Let's just keep chatting. As you kind of like move into growing more into the space and stuff, what do you kind of hope to offer? Like, what's like the end goal for both of you? Where do you see? I hate to ask that question, but where do you see yourself in X amount of years? But like, what do you want to offer? Like, what do you want to be kind of known for? Like, offer. What's your kind of what do you want your taint on the space to be?
You answer first.
Ooh.
I need a bit of time for this one. It's not a bit tricky, I'll be honest with you.
What do I want to offer? Probably, probably sounds selfish, but I kind of only want to offer opportunity to people that don't have that opportunity. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because people don't really know. Like, I'll get someone like one of my friends from, I don't know, a whole other place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he will pick out the colour for like, I don't know, the ribbon of a t-shirt, and he don't even know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say my end goal is to try and like just fuse both worlds in a way. Like people that a lot of my friends think the fashion shit's gay and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'd like to fuse them, man, with what I got going on in my brain, which is all colourful and rainbows.
Yeah.
And
You got your whole own aesthetic going on. That's what I rate that about. You got your own.
My end goal, I would say, is to just build a team of people that don't necessarily have anything to do with fashion, but have them involved in the fashion.
Yeah.
And they could profit off it or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just people I care about. Do you know what I'm saying?
That.
That's always been my goal. I'll be real.
It's unique. What about you, Josh?
For me, I want everyone that's around me that I care about, including myself, to be successful.
Yeah.
Even if I don't speak to you every single day, I just want you to do well all the time. And if I'm there, I'm there. And if I'm not at that certain opportunity, it doesn't really matter to me. As long as I see you eating and you're doing well and you're fulfilling the dreams that you actually want to do, I'm more than over the moon for every single person.
Yeah.
You know, that's my biggest thing. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, with the way in which I was brought up and everything, all I strive for is success. That's all I want to do. I just want to be the best at everything I can do, all the time. So I like, again, one of my biggest inspirations, again, from certain things is someone like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't naturally gifted with so many things, but he went and put the hard work in to get where he wants to get to. And it's like, there's going to be times, especially in this fashion thing, where you'll have a bit of limelight, and everyone will be on your knob, and everyone's trying to get to that point. But it's like, there's going to be times where people are going to look at you and think, why ain't he growing enough? Why has he stayed stagnant for a little bit?
Yeah.
Why is this and that happening?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. It's because people out here just working hard to get to that next point.
Yeah.
And eventually it will happen at the right time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, again, they force themselves to get into that position. Me, I've never forced myself to get anywhere.
You can't force it.
Comes naturally with
it.
everything. That's why, like, again, a lot of inspiration, again, comes just from things that I do on a day-to-day. People that I meet, conversations I have. I like to keep all my close friends close. I like to have a lot of family around me a lot of the time just to speak about certain things. I say a lot of family, like my nan is someone that's huge in my life.
Yeah. Shout out Nanny Sandra.
Shout out Nanny Sandra. Shout out Nanny Sandra, honestly. That's like my mum. That's like my real mum, innit? You know?
Nanny Sandra.
Like, she's just, again, if you was to meet her, you'd think he's
She got swag.
real swag, innit?
Yeah, like actual
Swag
swag.
pass through the family.
There's a mink coat that I've been wearing recently that everyone thinks is like from somewhere mad. It's literally from my nan's closet.
Yeah.
I went seeing my nan. I took my nan out for food one evening, and she brought one of her friends along, and I was like, Nan, do you know what I really want at the minute? I really want a fluffy coat, like a real actual mink fur coat. And then she was like, do you know what? I've actually got one that I got.
Patented.
Yeah, and it's actual real mink, and you can't buy mink anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wear that all the time. It's the warmest thing in the world.
If you got pictures of that, send them. I will throw that up on the screen.
Hold this for a second, because this is amazing. This is amazing. I love this
Crazy.
thing.
Nah, you're good, man. Oh shit.
If it ain't that zebra print jacket in terms of my favourite things I own, yeah,
This is crazy.
it's this, and this is something that I want to make eventually one day with him.
Yeah.
Out of something, whether it be like Foxfur or something.
Yeah.
I'll throw it on your side so it's
This
in
is
the camera
tight.
or whatever.
This is fucking tight. I don't know if you man can see that properly. It's
Deep
sick.
that though in something
Crazy.
else.
Crazy piece. Yeah, that's sitting right in frame. Yeah. Cool, but like, almost closing off, like, what can we expect from you? Collections, releases, any work with people?
I
What
kind
can
of
we
just.
expect in the future from both of you?
It's not good, but I kind of just do what I want when I want. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would say.
Sora's world.
I'd say expect nothing. Like literally.
What about
But,
you, Josh?
yeah.
Music, a lot of music that I'm trying to
Love
do.
music.
Yeah.
Big time on the music. Big time on the music.
Yeah, I'm just working on it all the time. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to
Where'd you
figure out
record?
where do I record.
Yeah.
I don't want to disclose the location, But I'll do it so randomly. That's why, again, I say Tebow is a massive person that's got me into that thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, when you get into a certain zone, like, it's actually so fun.
Yeah.
I just need to perfect it. It's like people already like it now, but it's like I know I could do way better, and I'm not even trying.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, like, I know for a fact, like, when I make music, I'm quite in a dark place a lot of the time. Like, I'm either sad or I'll get myself super fucked off just alcohol, and I'll just really just say what's on my mind a lot of the time. But I've really just focused on the sound straight away because I want the sound to be right, but I know the sound's got to be better. But it's like I want to say a lot more things because the things I do and the things that I've always done in my life are things that a lot of people do not experience. Especially, like, I'm 22 years of age, yeah? A lot of 22-year-olds have not been through the same shit that I've been through. And I can say that for a fact. And that inspires me all the time.
That's a good way to finish off, man. I only had one last question, and that is predict one thing about your future self. Just predict something that you're gonna do, something about Josh, something about Sora.
I know mine.
Predict something about myself, what, from years to come?
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be swagged out.
Swagged out.
1000%.
Staying swagged out.
1000%.
Ferrari at 26, driving round. Ferrari at 26. Ferrari at 26, 25, I reckon. 25, 26, top down, California tank, white on white, with my best friend in the car.
Talking shit, boy.
with my best friend in the car, driving through whatever scatty area we choose to go to at the time.
Yeah, all I can say is that my outfit will definitely be on point. Whenever.
Sora,
wherever.
Josh.
It's been a pleasure.
Man.
No, honestly.
Fucking pleasure.
Been a pleasure, my
It was
boy.
a fucking pleasure, man.
My nigga.
Guys, hope you appreciate. Thank you guys for watching. That was the conversation with Josh and Sora. We need to run this up again.
Thank you for having us.
The whole gang. But yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, man. Peace.